do a regular intro. Oh God, what are we clapping for?
What's going on, guys?
Oh God.
What's going on, guys? Hey, guys!
Yo, thank you for the big mouth intro. That was dope. This is Digital Dive-In. You got here J Dubs, St. Geology, and then you got my man Rick James. And I love you, Rick James. I love everything you've done. So today we're going to be talking about games that we are trying to bring back from the dead, and if they will hold up in 2022, based on story, mechanics, all that good jazz. So let's get right into it. KJ, since this is your idea, Rick James, what's your number one?
That's crazy. Before we were recording, I said I was going to go last. That's crazy. Anyway, my number one dream pick to return from the grave is fucking Infamous, man. Fucking love Infamous. I was replaying Second Son still, and I just got the feelings like, man, this game just needs touched up. It's fun, but it's just old mechanic wise, and it's stuck in 2014 when it was made. I want a revamped Infamous, and now I understand. And it's funny because Sucker Punch just put out a press release earlier this week saying we're not bringing back Infamous or another game that I won't mention because it might be one of mine. And so them saying that is because the superhero market is way more crowded than it was when Infamous 1 came out. We didn't have that many superhero games, and if we did, we didn't have that many good superhero games, which I think is a really good distinction to make.
Yeah.
So with all of the knowledge we have with the Arkham background, the Spider-Man background, X-Men Origins Wolverine, because you will put some respect in that game's fucking name. We have so many.
The Incredible Hulk from 2008.
The Incredible Hulk. All
that was really good.
Like, we have so many good concepts for video games, superhero video games, that now I want to see what a refined one can look like. And they mess with the power sets and the story, so it doesn't have to be electricity again, doesn't have to be smoke. They're really creative over there. I would like to see a new power set that we've never seen before done in 2022 or 2023, whatever, in the future, I guess, just with updated graphics and new gameplay and like a better combo system, because I think the biggest thing holding Infamous back for a fun replay is its combo system, right? The traversal's fun. Oh, hit me.
I would say the story is the biggest thing that held it back, because I was such a fan of Cole and his journey through fighting his future self in the first one. That was like one of the biggest. That was like such a fucking crazy twist, And then having to fight the Great Beast in the second one, everything kind of it was like really purposeful. And then you get Second Son, where like it's just this dude with his brother that has problems, and he's going against, I feel like the story, it was fine for what it did, but like, to me, it lacked a lot of heart. It lacked a lot of,
I'll give you that.
I think I enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed, I enjoyed First Light. I enjoyed his, little relationship. Well, not even a relationship, but like his relationship with the neon girl. I enjoyed all that. That was cool. But I think the story was kind of lackluster. And like, if Infamous would have come back, I would rather a revamp of the original Infamous.
So you want Cole back?
Yeah, I would want Cole back, because that was pretty much what everybody fell in love with. That was like the heart of Infamous. Like, his story was compelling, everything like that. Like,
so let me ask you a question. Cool. Would you want a new Cole story, or would you want the continuation of like an old man Cole, like an old man Infamous kind of game?
I think old man Infamous would be dope. I think that would be really dope. Like,
yeah,
because you see Kessler, you're like, I want to be that powerful. And it's just like maybe he changed his timeline to where like he defeated the Beast in his timeline versus Kessler's timeline, and instead of becoming Kessler, he just becomes a more badass like Zeus.
He becomes better.
Hero.
He becomes better, but now that he is no longer the threat, there's new people coming up that want to be the threat.
Yeah.
No one would step up to him when he was the Beast, but now that, he got rid of that timeline, now he can just be like, all right, cool. New villains, do everything like that.
So that, I think that would be really cool.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but he dies at the end of 2, doesn't he?
I think it depends on your ending. There's two endings.
Yeah, there's two endings, but the common ending and the one that Second Son went off of was he sacrificed himself.
I believe.
So there's one ending.
So he sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
And he released the I guess activators or whatever you want that created all the new conduits in the world.
Yeah.
That's why in Second Son there's so many other conduits in the world. Like there's Delson Road, there's a neon girl, there's a television dude. There's the
but that's one ending. The other ending, I think he ends up living and he ends up.
Yeah, but that's the canon ending because of how Second Son went. So in canon right now, unless they go back and do like a spin-off of like this other ending. Also, I apologize for being super laggy today. I don't know why. It's my encoding. But anyways, yeah, so unless they go back and do a spin-off off of that second ending, it would be like that's the only way that would be able to work. It would be really cool to have Old Man Cole, but at the same time, with how canon is, that'd be really hard to do unless they made it he didn't die. Which
technically you could just do. Technically you could just do an alternate timeline, which is pretty much
you could,
happened
like I said,
anyway.
You could do a spin-off series off of that second ending.
Yeah.
So my thing was Second Son because this was also my first choice as well. Excuse you.
You don't have an original idea in your body, do you, Patrick?
Dude, Infamous was my favorite game of the PS3 era. Okay, shut up. But no, I liked Second Son, but I will agree that the story was the weakest part of that game. I loved the gameplay mechanics. I loved the traversal. I loved Delson as a character. I actually liked him a lot. A lot of people called him an asshole. I liked him significantly. But yeah, the story just was more toned down, kind of like, Star Wars, like, Rebels versus Jedi type of deal more than anything else. I honestly felt more like the Mutant Cure story arc for X-Men. That's what I kind of felt for me. And that was fine, but like it didn't hit as hard as the original Infamous or Infamous 2 or even Festival of Blood for that matter. Festival of Blood.
Festival of Blood was slept on. That shit was
fucking love that game. One of my favorite vampire games of all time. But Second Son, it was fine for what it was, but it just didn't hit as hard story-wise as some other games. I love the characters. The characters were stellar all across the board. The main villain was fine, if not a little bit flat. But yeah, for me, I would love to see just another Infamous game come, and I know we're not going to get one, which is kind of sad. But they're focusing on Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm 100% okay with that because Ghost of Tsushima is an incredible-ass game.
Phenomenal game. It's great. Yeah. I'm playing through it right now, and then I have so much to do, but it's so breathtaking that I don't mind taking my time with it. It's just...
I streamed it on the channel. If anyone wants to go check it out, it is, a little bit. I'll put it up here for you guys.
So I guess it's my turn. I think my number one Bring Back Revival, and I've talked about this before, is...
Can I guess it?
Can we all guess it?
Go for it.
Is it Ape Escape?
I know exactly what it is because he won't shut up about this game.
Is it Doom?
No, Doom's already been brought back.
All right, let me keep guessing. Is it Siphon Filter?
No. I mean, not even that. Just sports game in general. Like I've always been more of a fan of sports, of arcade sports games, like SSX, NBA Street. The NFL Street games. Fucking great, man. Dynamite. And like those are a lot of some of our favorite sport games from time. And I think it's sad that like not just EA but just big companies are just focused so much on this serious, we gotta make it this big bombastic thing, instead of just doing something cool and simple like Stray, or these more indie type games that are coming out,
Well, I think the reason for that is there's a lot of people, again, like last week when I was talking about 2K, like that prefer the simulation style of game. They want to feel like, they are playing a game they watch on TV, right? Yeah. So it's just kind of like their mindset. But like me, so I love sports games just in general. So like when you're saying like I love the arcade ones too, like you said NBA Street, I love NBA Jam, NFL Blitz. Mm-hmm. Anything that was more fun that like I could always also rock with because of the same concept. Like it's still just a sport. It's just fuck the rules, right? Like I love those kinds of games too. So like I don't think it's just a neglect. I think the market just disappeared. It's hard to find people who want to play arcadey anything. Everything's so serious and realistic now. Like even when we talked about the wrestling games, like there was like a wrestling party game that they released like a year or two ago. Like
I think it's like All Stars, right? It's like
WWE. No, watch it. No, pause. Time out. It probably is Battleground. It's called Battleground.
Yeah.
But All Stars was also a party game. but that shit was fucking fun.
Yeah,
that shit was fucking live, bro. I fucking love that. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
No. It's. I think it's not that I don't think the market has just disappeared. I think that people just forgotten how fun the games are. Because it's just like when video games start, it's like technically, not technically, but video games are an escape from real life. So it's just like it's kind of on the same par as just like, all right, I'm gonna escape real life by getting into something that simulates real life,
Yeah.
But now, so like and I get that aspect, like playing Sims or playing Animal Crossing or playing something where you gotta pay bills and maintain a house and animals and whatever.
I hate paying bills in real life. I'm going to pay bills in a video game.
I'm about to say, imagine playing a video game. You just got more bills to pay. You hate to see it.
It's just like, yo, my NBA 2K career. Yo, you just lost your contract. You're broke. You're homeless. You don't got no. I'm like, why would I want to simulate homelessness in a video game? I want to get away from that. I want to get away. I want to dunk on people from 3 stories high, pass it to somebody else, and not get a foul, and run somebody out into the crowd and fight.
So let me ask you a question. And this is the question I was going to pose at the end for everybody, but now keep this in the back of your mind because there's no that I'm going to ask this question.
Fair enough.
Would you take a remaster, or do you want a complete redo?
Are we talking about without corporate bullshit or with corporate bullshit?
You remember who makes SSX, so you got to take the corporate bullshit.
Come on, man!
You tried. I give you that. You tried, but it
would basically be like a game made like by the same dev in 2022 or 2023. So
they still own the license.
Yeah, exactly.
I would only take a remaster if they would add online. If not, then I would have to go with a new game.
So you see how Skate's going. If they ever brought back SSX Tricky, it would be a free to play.
That's
games
exactly
as a
what
service
I was
game.
going to say.
It would be a games as a service.
Oh, I know.
And that's why everyone's pissed at the new Skate game.
Somebody else brought up this point, like, yo, if they brought up the old shit, it wouldn't be the same. Like, it wouldn't be as good. No. They would probably, especially because it's EA. Like, if EA sold the license to somebody else, go ham, make a new one.
Yeah,
let's
but who
reboot
would
it.
really do that besides EA? EA has been kind of owning the sports scene for a very long time.
I mean, they've been owning the sports simulation scene, but they just decided to say go F off with all the other titles that they had that made money. It's not like they weren't popular or they were duds. People loved these games. You talk about NBA Street, people's face light up. It's just like, yo, I miss those games.
Who made that I forget what the hell it's called.
The last NBA Street was like NBA Street Homecoming.
The one where you can like switch your like.
Oh, MX versus ATV.
Oh, yeah.
No, it wasn't that one. There's the one that you can like switch it like on the fly.
MotoStorm?
Oh, no. Riders Republic.
Yeah. Who made that?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's Microsoft.
Was it Microsoft?
I think. I'm looking it up.
Yeah. That game kind of fell off too really fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
if
like a company like that would have made another SSX.
Ubisoft.
Oh,
well, of course.
A lot of fucking
that
sense.
makes a lot of
sense.
sense.
Yeah, so like two big names in the sports scene. It's either EA or Ubisoft, and they both are garbage.
You're both
companies.
wrong. You're both wrong.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm talking about like these style of games. Not so much like, Madden, 2K, that stuff. I'm talking about like, motocross, bikes, skateboarding, that shit.
Okay.
Not talking about basketball, football, soccer. That's totally different.
Oh, okay, Jules, I'm going to say something that's going to probably make you mad, but I want your opinion on it.
What's up?
So what if when Skate comes out, they just kind of do a Riders Republic thing, and you can like go from a skateboard, like a skate park, to like a mountain, and you can just like board. What if they like change the whole concept, just do like their own Riders Republic with the licenses they own?
That'd be interesting. I mean,
SSX.
Wait,
I'm sure they
have like just teleporting yourself to somewhere.
I mean, why not?
Because you can already do that in Skate 3.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So why can't you just teleport to a mountain?
You can. You can teleport.
So I'm saying for snowboarding. I'm saying for snowboarding, because add this into Skate.
Gotcha.
It depends. It depends on how they do it. Yeah, that if they did it with like the combo system, the tricky system, the animations, if they captured the vibe of SSX, I wouldn't mind it at all. I would probably end up picking it up just because it's the closest thing to SSX I can get since the 2013 SSX or 2012 SSX, which that they did technically try to bring it back that time, and it kind of fell off because it didn't have online, so it was kind of missing some things, but. If they, it's really hard to say. Like I wouldn't
forgot that game existed.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because that was the one that I got because I was like, yo, I've always wanted to play SSX. I never had a PS2, so I got the SSX on PS3, and I had fun with it. But I understand that it was missing a lot of things. It was kind of bare bones comparatively to the old games. So. And I'm kind of sad that it didn't do that well because they probably would have kept going with it, but they didn't. But yeah, that's my number one. I fucking miss arcade sports games. You see retro video games coming back. You see retro FPS coming back. Let's bring back let's bring back some arcade sports games. And you kind of see it sometimes. You've seen it in indie projects.
I'm going to gatekeep SSX. What does SSX stand for? Yeah.
Snowboard Cross. I don't actually know.
All right, Pat, can I be honest with you?
What?
You were fucking close.
Yes.
It's Snowboard Supercross. You was fucking close. Holy shit. Yo. You know what? Kudos. Fucking kudos, bro.
Yes.
Good job.
Nice.
I mean, what else could it actually stand for, to be honest? Of course, it's Super Snowboard something, and X.
Yeah.
That's kind of a gimme.
So let me ask you guys this question. Did you know on that PlayStation controller, the X button is not an X, it's a cross?
Yeah, they fucking said that. Fuck that. No, it's an X.
Imagine being so mad about a controller. That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Anyway, so I have a second place game. Like I said, Naughty Dog are just Sucker Punch just not giving me anything I want.
Yeah.
I would have loved another Sly Cooper, and they were just like, no, fight me. I don't. So that was that's the one that doesn't make sense to me, right?
I'll let you go.
It's a platformer. I'm proud of you. This is growth. Look at your fucking character development. Look at your character development. This is a good episode for you, Patrick. This is a good fucking episode for you, man. Let's go.
Yo, he just leveled up to the next level.
Yeah, he
got
did.
Patience.
This is my final form.
Yeah, his skin got a little darker. He's finally becoming one of us. Anyway. So, it's a platformer with a beloved character, fun stories, nostalgia. Yeah. And they're just like, you get Ratchet and Clank instead. What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
I mean, to be honest, they did do a good job bringing back Ratchet and Clank.
I forgot.
That's cool. I want to steal shit as a raccoon. Ratchet and Clank. Just take the two names. We have a button. Use the button. Take the two names. Ratchet and Clank. Sly Cooper. Fucking. I'll name my goddamn son Sly Cooper. Yes, Patrick.
So what really pisses me off about Sly Cooper is they added a Sly Cooper, full fucking Sly Cooper outfit in Ghost of Tsushima.
Did they?
Yes. There's an entire outfit, headband, clothing, color scheme, fucking everything, but they won't give us a goddamn game. It's basically the same as them adding Sam Fisher as a cameo in Ghost Recon Wildlands. But
yeah, I remember when they did that. Yeah,
only now announcing that we're finally getting another
Splinter
Cell game.
Yeah,
you know? It's like that took them like 3-4 years after they did that cameo to say, oh, by the way, we are actually doing this. But Sucker Punch is like, no, you're not getting another Sly Cooper game. This is just nostalgia's sake. I'm like,
they're probably gonna. They're gonna in the world of reboots and remasters and bringbacks. It's gonna come back eventually. They're gonna run out of ideas. Like, I think they're gonna run out of ideas and want to do something that's gonna get cash grab, get people's attention. You know, it's probably gonna come back eventually.
So was Ratchet and Clank a cash grab?
No. I was trying to say, like, but do it correctly. Like, just because they're bringing it back doesn't mean it has to be ass. You know what I'm saying? So like they did a good job with Ratchet and Clank. They could do a good job with Sly Cooper. They could do a good job with Jack and Daxter when they decide to bring that back eventually. You know,
we got a remaster for all 3 games, so I mean, I doubt we're going to get another game, but it would be kind of cool.
So between the 3 games you just said, Sly, Jack, and what was the third one? I'm blanking.
Ratchet and Clank.
All right, so I guess between Sly and Jack, if you can only have one, which one is it?
Oh, it's Jack.
Really?
For me, it's Jack. That was my very first video game I ever played, a console game. So I have it's in the
soft spot. No, that makes sense. Yeah.
I never played either of them because, once again, I never had a PS2 because my parents were parents. So it would be kind of hard to say. I was always interested in the story of Jack just because he had that whole dark persona going on in Jack 2 or 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was really cool, and I always wanted to play it, but I never had the chance. I mean, I have the chance now, but now I got to play other things. So
many things.
My favorite thing about the Jack and Daxter series was the fact that the character actually evolved and grew. Unlike some other series, especially Ratchet and Clank, where he's been the same fucking age for like how many games now? Nothing's really changed with him. But like, except for like this past game where there's some significant growth in the character, which is really cool. But Jack and Daxter, like he went from like a teen to like a 20-something in the span of 3 games. Yeah. And had some stupid character development. And stupid, I mean good. So that was, I love seeing that in games, and it's something you don't really see a whole lot.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, especially from games back, like especially from like mascots from back then. Like you look at Crash. Crash is pretty much the same person.
Crash, Spyro, Ratchet Clank, all those games. They're they're the same character. Might do like an arc throughout the game, but not throughout the series.
I mean, they do things different with the character, but their character itself doesn't expand too much. That's what I'm saying. But like for what they were going for with those characters, it didn't really matter that happened. Yeah. I think Jack had a more conceptual, just more of a. They wanted to tell a story with this character,
and it worked because holy shit, that game went from like traditional, and even the gameplay itself, like almost turned into a whole other thing. So organically and so well because it went from like a Crash clone. Honestly, it was a Crash clone, the first one.
Yeah.
To almost a third-person shooter by the third game. It's like what the hell? And even the Daxter game on PSP, that was even good. Like God.
Back when Sony gave a shit about handhelds.
Oh my god. Anyways, okay.
What was your second, Patrick?
So my second one, so back in like when I first started really getting into games, like I was almost just into shooters exclusively because it was like the golden age of shooters. I like to call PS3 era the golden age of shooters.
You're wrong.
You would probably go with Xbox for that title.
Well, Xbox 360, PS3 era, like that whole era. That's what I'm saying. Not just PS3 exclusively. But that era. So,
I'm sorry that I misunderstood.
No, you're good. Because they had games like Fear, they had games like Resistance, they had Killzone.
I was about to say.
So Killzone is my number 2. I love Fear, but I didn't get into it as much. Killzone was my go-to. That's on Jules' side. That's not me.
Oh, somebody caused the fire, I guess. Dumbasses.
Let's go! Arson!
The fireworks in the bedroom.
Manioc is lit. So
literally,
Killzone, one of my favorite FPS games of all time, purely for the story aspect. I didn't really play a whole lot of the multiplayer. Was there a multiplayer with that game? There was, but it wasn't as prevalent.
A couple of them, yeah.
It was mainly, I think, in 3 and 4. But the first first 3 games were absolutely awesome. Gave me huge Wolfenstein vibes, honestly. And the gameplay was great. It evolved so damn well. The graphics are gorgeous.
Once again, never got a chance to play it because I didn't have a PS2. So, I will.
What was the first Killzone? Wasn't it all on PS3, or was the first Killzone on PS2?
No, the first 2 were on PS2.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, first 2 were on PS3. The last one was on PS4.
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
So the first 3 were on PS3. PS3 had 3 fucking Killzone games. That's insane.
Wow.
Because Killzone was a PS3 launch title.
Oh, it's right. I still think Killzone 3 was the best one in the series. Killzone.
Oh,
4,
I'm wrong.
What?
I wasn't in the Killzone back. I wasn't in the shooters back then.
I'm wrong. The first Killzone was on the PlayStation 2. I apologize.
Okay, that's all I figured. Because I know
they were trying
the first
to.
one I played was Killzone 3, and then I went back and played Killzone 1 and 2.
Because I remember PlayStation was trying to have a Halo killer.
Yeah, basically.
At first it was going to be that.
I'm a genius. I was right. It was a launch title. The PS2 version came out a month later. Go on. I'm done interrupting.
So technically, whatever.
Yeah,
it was weird.
No, but either way, yeah, I think I started with Killzone 2, went to Killzone 3, went back and played Killzone 1, and then played Killzone 4, which was just bad. And I'm really, really, really disappointed that game was bad. But,
and what sucks about it is that Killzone 4 was my first Killzone, and
I'm sorry.
even by newbie standards of never playing a Killzone before, it was bad.
So PlayStation had so many of these really, really good FPS games that they didn't do a whole lot with by the end of their life. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to throw up my third one since it's on the same topic. Was Resistance? Because Resistance had two really good games. Had like the horror aspect along with the first-person shooter aspect. Fucking amazing. But Resistance 3 was hot garbage. Garbage.
And so it's funny because when I first got my console, I wasn't in the FPSs, and then I kind of slowly got into shooters and then got into first-person shooters. So I discovered Resistance I first discovered the whole series after it was already over, and then I discovered that. I played the first two, loved it, played the third one, and then Killzone 4 was around, and I was like, you know what, I'm in the FPSs now. Let's try it out. It's supposed to be a legendary series, and it was just terrible.
Yeah, nowadays.
So I don't have as much confidence with that coming back because
it's not going to come back. I already know it's not going to.
It would have to have a reboot. In order for it to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they messed up the story. They done demolished the story.
The thing that sucks now is that the FPS marketplace, the FPS genre is just dominated by 3 games. It's Doom, Call of Duty, and Battlefield. That's basically it. It's Battlefield, Call of Duty, and Doom. And Doom just has Infinite. And I don't know if we're going to get another Doom game after that. I assume we are, but
I don't think Doom's in the top 3.
No, I think we're probably going to get a Quake before we get a new Doom.
So wait, what would be the top 3 FPS games that are just dominating? Because I know it's Call of Duty and Battlefield. What would be the third one?
It's got to be Halo.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
you just don't have an Xbox. You don't have an Xbox, but you really can't forget Halo exists.
That's fair.
Yeah,
but I mean, even Halo Infinite, people fell off that game fast.
But it's still Halo.
True.
And people fucking love them some Halo.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess Halo would be bigger than Doom.
There's no guess about it. It would be so much bigger.
Yeah. No, it's not. If it wasn't for Doom, there'd be no Halo. Sorry.
No, we're not talking legacies, bitch. We're talking about fucking relevancy.
Yeah.
Relevancy. The only reason why Doom's not relevant is because it doesn't have a fucking deathmatch mode, which I'm still fucking pissed about. But anyway.
But do you see why you're mad?
Anyway.
Okay, exactly. They did to themselves. Shoot yourself in the foot. You want to be known for being that good? Be better.
All right, KJ, what's your next one? If you got another one.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't go for my second one.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You just ignored Joel's.
I'm sorry that you did.
So I'm gonna do a whammy as well because my second one was also in the same tier as SSX NBA Street. Love that game. Same conversation I just had with SSX, and then my third one was Def Jam, Fight for New York. Oh my god, fucking love that game, and especially since rap has become even more popular than what it was back then, it would be just dope to just have all these legacy rappers, all these new age rappers. And I think it would be dope. I mean, you'd have to pick your selection carefully though of a roster, but I think it would be dope to bring that back. Sorry. Go ahead,
so here's the problem. Pat, I'm going to say that.
No, go for it.
So here's the problem. I love Def Jam Fight for New York so much. It's such a fun game.
Such a fun game.
It has such a special place in my heart. There is no fucking way you get any of these rappers to give their likeness to a game anymore.
Yeah.
A game in which a rapper who's supposed to be tough and, you know, all this other shit is getting their ass beat, not happening. And then you actually take into consideration the labels allowing the likenesses and the songs we put in a game, not happening. Unfortunately, that sweet spot is gone. But in this fantasy world I want to live in, give me your top 3 rappers you want to see in a Def Jam game.
I would go with.
And remember, male and female, they had females in that game.
So is this like, you know, ones that have already been in it, or like new rappers that
current rappers that you want to add in? You can pick any 3. This is fucking a wishful fucking conversation.
I
So
can't
anything
even.
wrestlers.
I would have to do 5 because I have to keep 2 for female rappers.
Okay, then give me 2 females, 3 dudes.
3 dudes.
I don't have any female.
Lil Wayne, Eminem, Jay-Z. 2 female rappers would be like, I would either say Trina and Eve or Nicki Minaj and Missy Elliott.
I want Kendrick.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
Kendrick.
was gonna say Kendrick. Like, come on.
I want Cole.
Yeah, Big Sean.
Yeah.
Jermaine. Nah. I want Drake. I just want to beat the shit out of Drake.
Just wanna beat
See,
the shit out of
that's
Drake.
me. That's me with like all these new age rappers. Like, I just want.
That's why I
all the
paused when
games
I
so
said
can beat the
we can get
fuck out of them. Because
So we can
God,
get some
they make me mad.
new age rappers. No,
But no, like if I'm talking like my favorite rappers, I would want Gambino. I would
nice.
I don't want Gambino in a fighting game. No! Leave my sweet, precious boy alone! No! He's not about that life. Leave him alone!
Oh my god!
But-
I know, but
No,
it's
go ahead.
great.
Go ahead.
So like,
Go ahead.
okay, so Kendrick, of course, he's like one of my favorite rappers of all time, and you already said Eminem, but like you guys already called my favorite rappers. So anyway, so but,
You can
like, I think-
it's fine. It's your 3.
yeah, but like in females, I don't have that many female rappers, except for Missy Elliott, of course. There's a couple of Spanish female rappers. I'm trying to remember her name. I think her name is Snow.
Is it Sandy?
No.
Is it
I think
Snow to
it's-
Prada?
What?
Snow to Prada?
I don't think so. I forget.
Oh.
I just know
Snow
Snow.
product.
Yo, Snow to Product?
No.
Yes, no, it is Snow the product. Yes, it is. I fucking love it. I fucking love her.
Pat, 1 second. Jules, look at me. Just look at me with the camera. Snow to Product, though.
Yeah, it is her. Yeah, she's fucking great. I fucking love her.
No?
She's all right.
You're on drugs.
Great, dude. She's great.
Oh, you're on drugs. Oh, I never gave my females. Mine are Cardi B and shit.
Cardi B, just because you want to beat the shit out of her, right? Please.
No, I just find no. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Cardi B.
Oh, okay, damn. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was her
I'm
personal.
so-
Yeah, I also
I
don't not.
hate her
I
with
also
a
do not like
passion.
Cardi B. Most female rappers these days are kind of ass.
Oh my,
Just put it
yeah,
out
thank
there.
you. No,
My second-
not to be sexist.
My
that's-
second one was Meg the Stallion, just because I want to see those girls throw hands. It sounds like a fun fight.
That's fair.
Only if we can get some titty shots. That's all I
My
care about.
favorite female rappers. My favorite female rappers are not English rappers, so that's my thing. Like I don't have any female like English rapper except for Missy Elliott that I actually legitimately like. Most of them I just fucking hate.
Snow is literally American. What are you talking about?
She's Mexican.
She might be Mexican and fucking just like race, but she's fucking American as a fucking citizen. I don't know what to
Okay,
fucking
she's an
tell you.
American citizen.
I mean,
The
I
word
would do. I would. I would
the
like-
word I was looking for was heritage, by the way. I was looking for Mexican heritage. I couldn't think of the word heritage.
Mexican, that makes her Mexican. Just because she's American citizen doesn't make her American.
I mean, I would like Little Kim. I would like Little Kim in the game. Little Kim would be dope.
Bring Lil Kim back,
fuck-
yeah.
I
Okay,
fucking love
let me
Lil
put this.
Kim.
I don't have any new age female rappers that I actually like.
I mean, I think rappers
Legacy
wouldn't
stuff,
mind. I don't think rappers would mind being in a fighting game. I think, especially now, like it would be dope, especially with the graphics. You can see all these rappers get beat the fuck up. You know,
I don't think they're going to
Can
want
we
to do
just
that.
can we just have a game that we
fucking
just beat up
Kanye
the
West.
fucking
Who would
Island
want to
Boys?
beat up Kanye West? Like, come on.
True, I wouldn't want to beat
Can
up
we
Kanye
can we just
West.
have a game where we beat up the Island Boys?
Yo, if we can have like three white rappers in a dominated black rapping video game, I would do
Back
Lonely
up.
Island and fucking I would do Lonely Island, Yellow Wolf, and White Jesus, just so I could beat up White Jesus.
You
or
wouldn't
Slim
put
Jesus.
in Mac?
Whatever,
Wouldn't
Slim
put in
Jesus.
Mac.
No, Mac Miller, he's dead. Let the man be in peace.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what do you want to do? Beat up a fucking dead person? You
No,
don't
I
look
want
at you.
a fucking main Mac Miller. I want a main Mac Miller and Eminem just right.
If I had to pick white people, it would be Lil Dicky because I think that'd be funny.
Yo,
Fuck
Little Dick
yes.
would be so dope.
I think that would be funny. That one nigga, he's not signed, but he goes hard. What's his name? Fucking the nigga with the fucking
I would do
Tom.
MGK. I would do MGK too.
No. No.
Ooh.
MGK is not a rapper anymore.
not a
He's
rapper.
now a punk artist.
That's
Never a rapper.
true.
He's barely a rap or a.
You're wrong. You're wrong for that. MGK's first album goes hard.
I don't fucking care. I fucking.
No, he was. I found him when he was a rapper. He was. He
So
went
did
to
I.
the Apollo. He won the Apollo for being rap. He was
He
the
blew
first
up
rapper
for
to win
rap,
the
but now
Apollo.
he blew up for rap, but now that he's famous enough, he got the break. He's like, I'm going to do rock music with Travis Barker and fucking the other.
That's.
guy.
I mean, and that shit. That's just nice too. Like I've heard it's not bad. He does better going punk than Lil Wayne did.
Are we talking about it? Are we talking about it? All right, we're talking about it.
All right.
I'm cool with it. Do your music.
Right.
But I've been cool with it if he was just a punk artist to begin with. I don't like that he had to take the white rapper role to transition to do rock music. That bothers me. I don't like the fact
He got
that
bullied out of rap by Eminem.
You didn't really get bullied out.
No, he didn't because the
got
last
bullied out.
the last rap album he came out with was after the beef, and people were so concerned about. I think that was one of his best written albums, period. But like because people were so concerned about the beef, it didn't do sales, and he was just like, you know what, fuck it. If people aren't going to listen to me for what I have to say, I'ma just do my own thing and do something else.
At the end of the day, whatever we say ain't shit. That guy's fucking Megan Fox. We are nothing to him. Like he's living. Like I'm just making an opinion, but I think if you MGK's not a bad option, but I would definitely want like Lil Dicky, Tom McDonald,
Tom McDonald was pretty dope. Yeah,
that was what I was thinking of. I can't remember his name.
One white rapper you also should check out is Connor Price. Really fucking.
I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna do that.
He did a song with Nick D. A couple songs with Nick D.
I mean, Mass Wolf is dope.
Is.
Mass Wolf and Black Bear are pretty.
I like Black Bear.
I love Black
Bear.
Yeah,
right,
Black Bear's dope.
Nigga, let's stop talking about rappers.
Oh shit! Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, what's your honorary third? And then we could probably wrap it up after our thirds. What's your honorary third, KJ?
I'm going last because my third is probably the most likely and the best option.
That's fair.
Well, damn.
I promise you. Right. No, I promise you, I'm leading up. Like the fucking foreshadowing is real here.
All right. So my third, and the only reason I didn't put this higher up on the list is because we've talked about this at length already. So it just shouldn't be a long conversation. But it's Force Unleashed. We need another.
I had that on my list.
We need another Force Unleashed.
Yeah, I had it on my list. I would love a new.
The last game was released in 2010. All right. And
I mean, I would. Yeah.
They're making the Jedi Fallen Order series. Now, if they want to really expand the canon even more,
you don't get both though.
I mean, you could. They're by different devs.
I was gonna say you could probably do a Force Unleashed game and then have Starkiller be a boss against.
That's what I was thinking too. Just having
him
him as like a cameo or something. I just want
and then have a crossover game with the two of them. That would be dope.
We didn't talk about this, but what's the likelihood that Starkiller's in Jedi Survivor?
Low, probably.
Low.
We still don't know who was in that little vat that he was looking in.
Wasn't it Darth? Oh no, it wasn't Darth Vader. It was.
We don't know who that is.
It's probably another Sith. I don't think it's Starkiller because again, totally different devs. They'd have to go get the rights to his character to put him in the game.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, but
it's a Star Wars license. Lucasfilm owned everything.
That's true.
So Disney owns it. So basically, all they have to do is go, "Hey, Disney, we want to use this guy." And they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we don't care. He's not in the movie."
Exactly. That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, but it's also about timing. Like I can't remember what the time period for Starkiller is and what the time period. They do.
They kind of coincide because Starkiller was
because
Starkiller was right after like Revenge of the Sith. It was right when they were still killing off all the Jedi before the Inquisitors were created. The Inquisitors in extended lore, the Inquisitors were created because Starkiller failed.
That makes sense.
because he was brought on as Darth Vader's secret apprentice to
Right.
kill all the rest of the Jedi, but also as a backup plan to overthrow the Emperor.
Well,
He failed
correct
and
me
turned
if I'm-
good, and then he created the Inquisitors, who were a go-to 1-2 punch.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't the Inquisitors created by Sidious and then passed off to Vader?
Well, I don't know exactly how they were created, but I just know they're Jedi turned dark. Corrupted Jedi.
And then also, is Starkiller canon now?
He's
pretty
not.
sure.
No.
He's not.
Still not canon yet.
I'm just talking about like extended lore. If you were to include
Yeah.
all the stuff, his timeline is right after Revenge of the Sith.
But like, if this is going off like, if Jedi Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor are going off like canon story or is supposed to be like what's actually happening in the story, then what's the likelihood that he's going to be in there? I think that's what he was getting at.
Like I said, I think it's low. I don't think we're going to see him. I think it's more likely we'll see someone from the Rebels show.
Because like this isn't the first time that like off-brand media has made something canon. Like, because Batman Beyond was not canon, and then the show eventually made it canon. Now he has his own comic book series.
Exactly.
So it's not the first time.
No,
but
it's not. I'm just saying. I still think it, like the character being in the game is low. I think it's more likely we're going to see someone from the TV shows or something like that.
Yeah.
In the game, rather than. I mean, it would be dope if Starkiller was in it. That would be amazing. But like I said, it's doubtful on my end.
I think my last honorable mention is going to be. Well, I have two, but I guess the one isn't really honorable mention because it never came out in the first place. Star Wars 1313. They could like resurrect that and actually bring that to light. That'd be dope because a mature Star Wars game, a mature Star Wars IP, anything. It's something that we all want. We want to see the darker side of things.
The thing is, that game wasn't actually going to be that dark. It wasn't going to be that serious. It was literally a Boba Fett origin game.
I mean, it was immature, so I feel like
it was rated for mature because there's a lot of shooting and stuff like that. But it was a Boba Fett origin game. That's really what it was.
We don't know how dark it would have gotten, but
True.
Yeah. And then my last one, my actual one is Split Second. I fucking love that game.
I don't know that one. It's
a racing game. It's got like a 007 vibe, but you can like destroy buildings and kill people with like power plays and stuff like that. It was really dope. It was made by Disney.
It's basically if like you made Death Race into an arcade racing game.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Minus the armored cars. So it's Gran Turismo with Death Race.
And they were working on it. They were working on a Split Second too, and I was really happy about it. But once again, the racing genre is now dominated by simulation games. Yay! So I really want. If people didn't know, I would really like arcade games to come back in general. Racing arcade games, sports arcade games, they're all really dope. And I think people are missing out. But anyway.
All right, KJ, what's your banger?
Cool. Listen to this.
Banger?
Listen to this. Listen. I'm a big brain motherfucker. I think fucking huge, right? So in today's landscape, right, it's a lot about watching people play games, about competitive gaming. It's about gaming leagues. What is the one game that really started this that would thrive so much in today's climate? We talked about it a couple weeks ago. I want to see if Jules remembers.
Half-Life.
No, but that's also
everyone's been asking for a Half-Life game for
years. That's also a good guess.
What did we talk? I can't.
What started?
It's an FPS. It's an FPS. I can tell you that.
Streaming.
Unreal Tournament.
Unreal fucking Tournament, baby.
Yes.
Unreal fucking Tournament.
Oh my god.
In 2022, Unreal Tournament would fucking go.
It would go. It really would go.
The fact that it doesn't exist right now bugs me out.
I think you can play Unreal Tournament. Well, I have it on PC, but I think it's on console if you get the subscription. I'm not sure.
I've not had a new one since 2007.
I know. Unreal Tournament 3 was the fucking best.
I never had a chance to play that game.
It was so good. I really
missed out.
Imagine.
Oh my god.
Here's the flex these niggas did, right? These niggas made an ultra competitive, super fast paced shooting game, right? In their own engine, And then everyone else just saw the engine was like, can you just like
give that to us?
Yeah. So now when every game has Unreal Engine 4 and whatever they come up with afterwards.
So wait, this was the original Unreal Engine?
Yes.
Holy shit.
That's why it's called that.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
That's how much these niggas put their dick on the table. An Unreal Tournament, that would be the game that I like, in my opinion, out of everything we've said today, would be the most likely to come back.
Especially with Unreal Engine 5. Holy
No, you're right. No, yeah, 100%. It'll probably be the best option.
I told you niggas I had something for that. Yeah. I told you niggas I had something for that. Oh. Yeah.
And I was just because I was just talking about it the other day because some team got banned for teabagging in Apex.
Oh my god, right?
I was like, bro, they've been teabagging since Unreal Tournament 3, bro. Right. And I'm like, oh, wait, what the fuck is that game anyway? Like, I was just thinking about it the other day. Like, yeah, man, Unreal Tournament. So, I mean, it would be dope as long as people don't get back for teabagging. That'd be great.
I'll teabag everywhere. You ain't going to stop me.
Teabagging was created in Halo. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I think, 100%, I think that would be dope. I think if people remember what it was, it would get pushed for it. But like,
yeah, because that like I never played that game. But then again, I wasn't really in the online sphere until PS3, late PS3, PS4.
So I wasn't in onlines until late PS3 either because my mom decided to get Wi-Fi right when I left for college in 2013. So when I had the game, I was only playing offline, but even offline, it is a blast to play against the NPCs. That was back when NPCs were actually intelligent. So it's just the overall just grand experience, and I have it on my PC, so I can play anytime I fucking want. And tournaments still go today. That's the funny thing about it. Like tournaments for Unreal Tournament, tournaments for Doom 2, for Quake, they all still go today.
Games that still go off, which is kind of crazy.
And it's dope. Honestly, I maybe that could be another topic, like games that still go like after being out for 20 years. Because I know Marvel 2 still has stuff that they do on Marvel 2. You know,
don't talk about Marvel 2 in front of me.
No, why not? Why not?
It's Marvel, baby. You just don't talk about Marvel 2 in front of me.
You don't like touching the combos all day? You don't
I don't. I like playing the game I'm sitting down to do. I don't like just watching the person dick me for 2 minutes. I don't. I'm good. Thank you. But nah, I'm good. I'm chef's kiss. I'm good.
Really quick before we cut this off, one game that I totally forgot about that I just remember now is Turok.
Ooh.
The Turok games were fun. I played Turok Evolution like crazy on my PS2.
Wasn't there like a 2015 Turok?
There was a PS3 Turok that came out and it didn't do that well.
It didn't, and I'm really sad. But man, Turok Evolution was my shit. I fucking love that game.
Well, I mean, if you get
the most recent Turok was 2008.
Wow. Yeah, it was on PS3.
Yeah, that would have counted then. Yeah.
I just remembered that game just from like looking at the screenshots of Unreal Tournament because it kind of had the same art style.
If we're doing one more, we're not talking about Twisted Metal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Didn't they have a new game?
Yeah, it was on the last one was on PS3.
I thought that was another
Black.
one.
Yeah, Twisted Metal Black. No, wait, what? Was it called Twisted Metal?
No. That one was just Twisted Metal.
It was just called Twisted Metal, right? Yeah. Yeah,
they brought another one that came out. Or that they're talking about.
I think there was a Vita one, maybe.
It might have been the Vita one. Yeah,
I feel like
2012. It was in 2012.
Was it on the Vita?
It was like just Twisted Metal. It was PS3.
Okay, so that's the one we were talking about, just Twisted Metal.
Because I remember the one on my PS2. Yeah, I remember the PS2 one.
Yeah, that one I'm surprised, especially with the TV show coming back, that it didn't get one.
Yeah, no.
That one might actually have a remaster in the works then, since that TV show's coming out.
Well, wasn't that what was that battle racing game that came out for PS5 that was supposed to be kind of like that, where you could jump out the car and jump on the other cars?
I don't remember what it's called, but I do know what you're talking. It was like a launch title thing. Destruction Derby or something like that.
Yeah,
Destruction Derby. Isn't that didn't that come out for free?
It did. I don't even have it.
I don't either. I don't think I ever.
Let's tonight. Let's play it. Let's see what happens.
I don't have it.
I don't think because it was free for PS Plus, and usually I put just the ones I'm interested in my library. I should just put them all in my library and just go back to download them later. But
I didn't know that I didn't know you were allowed to get the 5 games in your library.
Oh yeah, you can just you just put them in, and then you can download them even after that.
Yeah, I know that now because now that's how I'm playing. I'm playing FIFA. By the way, FIFA fun. I like sports games. I just like fucking sports games, dude. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah. So no, guys, what games do you wish you could bring back? What did any game we say that like really spark your interest? Be like, yo, I could play a fucking new fucking SSX today or fucking Infamous. Please let us know in the comments below. Please make sure to follow us on all of the socials: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, MyFreeCams, OnlyFans, MySpace, everywhere. LinkedIn. I'm pretty sure we have a LinkedIn.
Sure, totally.
Yeah,
this
cool.
has been 2 Black Guys in a Minority.
That's not the name of the show. That's not the name of the show. That's never going to be.
Every single person's going to think we're some left-wing podcast group that just talk about politics and bullshit.
Anyway.
Whoa. See, I did not take it there. I was just saying what the facts are. There's 2 black guys and a minority. That's it.
Anyway, I've been KJ. That's J Dubs. That's Scientology. Thank you so much for watching. Stay excellent. And we'll catch you. I can't bring this nigga's voice back.
This is another chaotic episode.
And we'll catch you on the next time. Stay excellent.
I love you.
Bye.